Alright,
We should probably introduce them.
Yeah, we should probably introduce them and let them talk. Oh wait, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, wait a minute after live so that we know
we've
that
got a bit
everyone's
ready.
actually
Yeah, let the chat explode.
People see.
You can see us? Hooray!
Schedule! Anyway, good to be live. It's Awesome Games Done Quick 2012.
Kicking off.
Supporting the Prevent Cancer Foundation, a very fine charity foundation, and we have some representatives here who would like to have a word before they have to leave.
Hi, we're here for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. We're really excited to be here at Awesome Games Done Quick 2012. We'd just like to thank Speed Demos and everyone who's here today and everyone who's watching online for helping us raise money for cancer prevention and early detection. You know, last year's marathon was really great, and we're looking forward to another great year. So good luck, everyone. Have a
great Thank you so much for the Prevent Cancer Foundation for coming over here, taking photos, and doing interviews. And hopefully we can raise $80,000, which is enough for a 2-year research grant.
Yeah.
But I guess it's about time to get this road on the show here.
Because this is about games done quick.
Indeed. So starting off here with Psychonauts, played by SMK.
Timer? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
And we are underway.
Yeah.
120 hours starting now.
Somebody put it on.
The camera is not on the player.
The camera isn't on the player.
Do you want me to move it? It's easy to move.
Yeah, we can twist it.
Yeah, we can move the camera around.
I thought we were gonna have the camera on the commentators. I thought that was the plan.
Apparently, we're experiencing technical difficulties right now.
Yeah, we're up to.
I'm wearing an awesome hat by the way. Zelda.
Is that a prize?
It is a prize indeed.
It is the prize for this game.
Also for this game we have donation incentives for cutscenes.
Yes, awesome cutscenes.
Awesome cutscenes. There is the Lungfishopolis beginning cutscene, as well as the famed I Am the Milkman cutscene. What was the price point for those?
I think it was $100 each.
$100 each. So yeah, get those donations in, slate them for the cutscene. You also get a chance to win that great hat knitted by our own Mercury Zelda.
And if you want to be in the drawing for that hat, it is $10 during this game.
Yep.
I have to reset the options. It always resets it every time you create a new game to the wrong control setting, only for the camera version. I don't know why. Okay, that's good. Awesome. Away we go. Okay, first off, fastest method of movement without traveling is this tumbling thing that I'm doing right now. So if you're wondering why, that's why. This is possible to do in 2 swings. I'm doing 3 just to be super safe right now. This is called a trampoline bomb, and I did it wrong. It gives you extra height and it speeds things up, but I ended up losing time there because I messed it up.
Yeah, if SMK is messing up because of his commentary, that's because, unlike Pokemon, in his own words, this is not a button-mashing simulator. He actually has to play this game. Yeah, he actually has to play this game and, like, do actual platforming and stuff. It's kind of weird.
When I landed on the roof there, I jumped and it gave me a little bit of horizontal boost. That's this game's version of bunny hopping. Basically, it gives you a boost in the direction of the surface normal. You'll see that come up later on soon. I don't know when the next time that comes up is.
Chad is calling for SMK to be louder.
That's not going to work very well. Let me try.
No,
We'll move the mic.
We can move the mic.
Well, it's still being but I mean, it'll be better.
In general, the fastest way to move up ladders is to double jump up them until you get levitation, so that's why I'm doing that. It does not work climbing up poles. I have to do that normally. Sorry.
Fire down below!
An important thing to mention is figment collection. Most of the time when you're playing this game, you probably aren't paying attention to what figments you're collecting. I have to pay very close attention to what ones I'm collecting because I need to get to rank 30 in order to beat the game. And the best way overall to get ranks is collecting figments and mines because it's basically on the route and it doesn't waste any time.
There's a lot of crazy tricks and glitches in this game that let you skip a lot of things, but you need the invisibility to get through 2 areas of the game. One is the door in Gloria's mine.
Gloria's mine, yeah, cannot be skipped. Nobody has found a way yet.
Now that kind of wall, you can climb it up, down, sideways, whatever way you want.
And then the other major skip is the Cobweb Duster A on Inglorious Stage. That's the other thing that you can't skip. And also at the end of the game, there are 2 Cobweb Dusters that block your path.
Oh yeah, Meat Circus.
Yeah, and it's not looking very likely that that's going to be skippable. Invisibility, if that one door is gone, it probably isn't required. There's one other small thing, but I'm sure I can get around it if it's found. It's just that without Glorious going, it's just not worth it.
Would that be the top of the Insane Asylum?
Yeah, the third stage of the Insane Asylum. There's the one bird there, but I'm pretty sure I could fly around it. More on flying later.
Yeah, yes, there is flying. If you don't remember flying, well, you're for a treat.
Incidentally, you may or may not have watched the most recently published Psychonauts run by Butters. It was an excellent run, probably better quality than you'll be seeing here today, just because it's a segmented run and you spent a lot more time than I did. But this run will beat it. I'm going to say it will beat it. And there's a very specific reason for that. It's due to some discoveries that I'll be discussing later. That minigame is dumb. I don't like it, it's random. That's about all there is to say about it. Oh, now the mic's getting all up in my face.
Hey, Yana, guess what? The front page is down. Too many people trying to load the chat. It'll fix itself after a while.
Yeah, you can just go to the Twitch TV page that still has the chip-in that we should probably mention. How to donate for this marathon if it's your first time watching.
Generously.
Yeah, exactly. You can click on that little chip-in that we have, and it will take you to a link. If it does not take you to the chip-in automatically, it will have a link for you to copy paste. And if you like what you're seeing, or if you like that drawing for the hat for $10, then
Or it feels like helping out a great cause in the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
Yes,
nothing wrong with that.
Seeing those cutscenes.
Yeah.
Doing research, outreach, and education about cancer.
How much did the cutscenes cost?
$100.
Oh, damn it.
So that's bad.
That is very bad. I'm sorry.
So $100 per cutscene.
It's because I didn't pull back far enough. Oh man, what is wrong with me?
Saved it though.
I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to do this the normal way. Anyways, this trick was discovered by Inexistence. Hopefully I get it. Oh.
Very nice.
Yeah. That skips about 45 seconds-ish.
Lots of acrobatics that you get to skip.
Yeah, what's kind of nice about this game is that there's a lot of ways to move around, so there's a lot of cool little tricks in the game.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt because I think this is a big thing. Is Kenny Man before the stream actually did go up? He did drop a full grand.
What?
Wow.
So thank you, Kenny Man. You are awesome.
So yes, we will name Cloud Kenny Man.
He also bid $100 or he bid for the milkman scene.
He wants the milkman scene? Of course he does. Everybody wants the milkman scene.
No, both of them? Yeah. Well, it's technically, yeah, it's $1,000. Yeah. We can go for it.
Yeah, he can put his money. Speak while I'm on.
Anyways, do you have a lot of commentary, or is now a good time to read off donations?
Yeah, go for the donations now.
5, 6.
No, it's $10 for the hat. Generally for hats and plushies.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. That was Kenny 356. I'm sorry. Kenny 356. I'm horrible.
Wrong Kenny.
Yeah. Wrong Kenny. Too many Kennys.
The Sonic and Metroid artwork is 10.
God, there are like 3 Kennys.
It's all like laid out. If we look at the schedule, again, the grand prize master sword is 20. No, that's not good, but that's all in one donation. There's no way.
This is bunny hopping. I didn't quite do it right, but yeah, it's just sort of jumping on ledges. Gives you forward momentum if you do it properly. I did that to activate the warp to the lake. I'm going to be returning there later, and it's just faster to have it available now rather than trying to backtrack to it later.
Yeah. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to either hear the keyboard, the commentator, or...
Yeah, unfortunately, since this is a PC game, to have the mic close enough for you to hear the gamer himself, it also has to be close to his keyboard.
Pay attention to me!
He's got a loud keyboard too.
Everything.
The clack is very important. Well, unless Lee can say everything that I want to think of. Why am I collecting the arrowheads, Lee?
You're collecting the arrowheads just because you want to, and because you want to buy things like the cobweb duster.
Yes,
collector.
I need to buy the cobweb duster, and I need to get at least 50 arrowheads at first to get the dowsing rod, which is the most efficient way to get money in this game. I don't need to collect any more arrowheads after that because the Under the Lake section actually has a bunch of hidden arrowhead caches, and if I collect like 3 of them, I get enough I need for like the entire game. So,
and for people who don't know, the Under the Lake section is pretty much an auto-scroller, so he's not going to lose any time on that.
Exactly. That was... I can't remember if it was Butters or In Existence who discovered the caches under the lake. Thank you very much for doing that because it saves a lot of overworld time. Again, Figment collection, super duper important. If you notice at the upper right of my screen is my rank. I need that to be at something. I should have gotten my notes for this. Oh well. I have a certain amount of rank that I need to acquire by the end of any given stage in order to sort of guarantee I can continue on. I have some safe sort of strategies in place for collecting figments and ranks in stages just to make sure that I don't go under because that would be disastrous. But it's important and I need to pay attention at all times which figments I'm collecting in which mines.
I'm surprised that you'd still trust your notes after Venonat.
What?
I'm surprised that you still trust your notes after Venonat.
I trust my notes, I don't trust Nintendo Power's notes. I counted the number of times I pressed space there because you have to manually skip the dialogue in that scene. It's super annoying. Also, the quick travel navigation thing is probably my least favorite thing because there's a cutscene before it, and you need to like skip through the text on it and then choose the selection. So I'm really awkward in doing quick selection. So oh man. The other problem with using mouse and keyboard, or a problem with using mouse and keyboard, is that it's very difficult to change targets. You have to like flick your mouse back and forth. If you play Demon's Souls or Dark Souls, they have a similar thing with the analog stick where you change targets by flicking it. It's really annoying. I would rather just like re-press the target button to go to the next target, but no, this game isn't like that. And so yeah, that's why I messed up the first targeting thing. This is one of my sort of safe areas. This gives me about half a rank worth of figments that I don't need, but I will collect just in case I mess up somewhere. This will be familiar to people who've played Super Mario Galaxy. This game actually predates Super Mario Galaxy, and so it has those fun little gravity glitches where you can jump off the side and get lots of height. And that was not targeting properly.
Pretty sure some of those figments you can only get by abusing the gravity like that.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I haven't actually 100%ed this game, and it's an open project. I guess if somebody wants to start a speed run on that,
100% would be
would be awful. Oh no, that guy hit me. Thankfully, the gravity helps me out there. These are more optional figments that I'm collecting. The figments in Sasha's mind are the second most valuable overall in the game. The most valuable are in the Brain Tumbler, so that's why I'm sort of spending the most time getting figments here and in the Brain Tumbler, just because, you know, best overall gain for my work. Yeah, again, more figments. It's actually possible to do a gravity jump and just hit it right away, but I need the rank points from this.
And when he's talking about value of the figments, if you notice, if you pick up a figment, it doesn't increase the figment count by 1, it increases it by an X amount, depending on how valuable those figments are.
So that just depends on what mines you're in.
Right.
Not specifically on the mine. Every single figment has its own unique amount. It's just that certain mines have larger amounts, so I messed up something. Yeah. This, bosses in this game in general are kind of dumb because the camera automatically locks onto them for some reason, and it makes it actually really hard to go towards objectives. And it's strange, the only boss that doesn't lock on is the one that you do need it on, and I'm trying to get this glitch here. Oh, hold on. Oh, it didn't work on this computer. Wow, that's amazing. There's a glitch where you can continue hitting the boss while he stamps you, and I did that intentionally because it's slightly faster, because you can finish off a combo with that, but it didn't work, so I'm sorry.
We did get tweeted on Twitch TV, guys.
Huzzah!
Nice, very nice.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Go us.
Twitch.
Anyways, you'll also notice that I'm kind of conscious about collecting arrowheads when I go into this mine here. It's just because it's faster to collect arrowheads here than on the overworld, so... And also, hitting the stakes gives you a guaranteed arrowhead, so that's nice. I think I need a total of 46 by the time I'm done this mine. Ugh, and they're really not spawning nicely for me, and I think I'm stuck. This game has awful physics, by the way. If you've ever played it, there's all kinds of really stupid areas where you can just get stuck. I'll show one of them during the Under the Lake section because it won't waste any time, but yeah. It's lots of fun. One more arrowhead. There we go, 46. So, yeah. And I'm about 3 seconds behind where I should be for this mine. I know that because that yellow thing is where I should be at, back on that upper alcove thing there. Because it's one of the optional figments I can collect, but I don't need it. Anyways, trying to get a bunny hop going there. I've done it before. It's kind of tricky in that particular section. Well, the other problem with the tumbling movement is that the way to do it is to hit the lock-on key and then press jump. The problem is the lock-on key also locks onto enemies, and so as a result, in enemy-populated areas, it gets very difficult to move quickly because you're constantly like re-locking onto enemies like that, instead of moving where you want to go. So that's a really super annoying thing, and I'll get back to that more during Lungfishopolis.
Tumbling is actually kind of awkward in general, just because you're set where you're going.
Because it commits you to that direction.
And in fact, the reason why I'm using mouse and keyboard is because tumbling is so important, and it's easier to position my mouse camera thing rather than trying to pick my movement direction. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm doing mouse and keyboard, I am actually moving back to a controller later, once I get levitation. Reason being is because levitation is as fast or slightly faster, depending on the situation, than tumbling, and it's easier to control using an analog stick, so yeah.
There's one other reason to be revealed.
Oh yes, and there is one more reason, and that is coming up soon. Very soon. There's a trick here where you can use bunny hopping to get to the island without using the canoe. It's kind of inconsistent. I wanted to do it for the run, but it's just not happening. Anyways, controller time. So, levitation is probably the least tested ability in this game. The designers did not test it at all. There's a bunch of like puzzles and stuff that can be skipped using it. Overall, it's a mess, but I still love it, and there is a reason why. But I'm not going to say it right now, because I'm having fun. This is a trick discovered by In Existence, I think. It skips part of this level, if I can get it. No, I missed it. Hold on, let me try it one more time. Basically, the idea is you're doing something similar to a palm trampoline dive, but... no, okay. This is flying. Fine, I didn't want to show it off right away. Basically, by alternating levitate and jump, you can continuously sort of put the ball under you, and every time you do that, it pushes you up just a little bit. The designers didn't really mean for you to be able to alternate it quite that fast, but yeah, just sort of this motion here, you can just sort of rise into the air majestically like that.
So, how often does your thumb fall off doing this?
I don't know. You play Soden. It's exactly the same motion as shield dashing, basically, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, in fact, I kind of want to...
That looks more comfortable than shield dashing.
Really?
At least the way Ron does it.
Well, I kind of want the Soden players to try out the flying glitch, because I want to see like whether they can get better flying than I do, because I haven't really trained that much on this.
Well, a lot of this has to do with your upward momentum. Like if you're falling down and you try to activate flying, it does not work.
Yeah.
You have to be jumping up. It keeps that momentum going.
At least Soden's a 2D game though, so you don't have camera problems like that.
Okay, so more on bunny hopping. Bunny hopping is in general the fastest method of movement if you're going down a slope. So what I'm doing now is I'm beating the race without using the levitation ball, or at least not using it as much as possible. There's certain sections where I am going to use it because it's hard to control while you're flying through the air like this. But yeah, I'm actually moving faster than I would be if I was using the levitation ball. So yeah, it's not just quick.
I thought this was supposed to be a lesson in levitation. You're not learning how to use levitation.
I'm not learning at all how to use levitation.
Learning how to break levitation.
Exactly.
I don't think Mila even knows how to fly.
He's a slow learner.
So it would now be an okay time to read some donations?
Certainly, go for it.
Alright. Sorry to interrupt the awesome commentary from SMK, but we do have a number of donations already. Our first donation, official donation, was $5 from Vadim Stetsiuk. I think I'm going to pronounce that wrong right from the start. More to come on that end. He just said Ninja's first donation before it starts. He donated $5. Thank you very much. Then we had a $250 donation from Ian Bennett, also known as BMN. He said, huge thanks from BMN to everyone that contributed to our mini drive on the live streams page.
Yeah, so anyone that helped us out by doing your Amazon holiday shopping or eBay shopping from our live streams page, that's where that came from. So thank you all.
And big thanks to BMN for setting that up.
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
a great idea on his part, and had to see it work out. So
All
huge
right.
thanks to him.
Next up, we have $50 from Christopher Hassel, who said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from Australia. Here's hoping that this is one of the first of a long line of donations to the Prevent Cancer Foundation, and good luck to all the runners and organizers for a problem-free stream.
Kind of blowing that one out of the water.
Is that it
We
so
had
far?
no, we have some more. We got another $50 donation, no comment, from Brian Lippert. Then we have the $1,000 donation, which we already mentioned, from Kenneth Roos. He said, good luck, guys. Since I lost the massive bidding war for Kingdom Hearts this summer, I'll just let you all decide which run this should go to.
That's dangerous.
PUBG 3D multiplayer.
No!
I hope you still enjoyed Kingdom Hearts, though. A lot of us did.
Then we have a $10 donation from Mark Biska. No comments.
Also known as Mark Supiel.
Oh, nice.
No, is it? Yeah.
Mark
Yeah.
Biska.
Yeah.
Actually, we have... Oh, yeah, no, this shouldn't... There's a lag on this. Okay, and then we have a $10 donation from Niram Kasat.
Also known as
Cyberbot
X.
All right. People know these guys by their actual IDs. I don't. I'm the wrong person to be doing the commentary, apparently. I will, yeah. Just a reminder, we do sometimes receive the donations before we receive the comments, so... And there's also a delay from when we receive the donations from when you actually make the donation, so you don't read your comment or your donation, just hold tight. It's probably just still processing. We'll try to get to it as soon as we can. So thank you all, everyone who's donated so far. Just a reminder, any donations of $10 or more during this run will enter you in a chance to win the awesome hat that SMK is sporting right now. Woo! And,
He is channeling Raz right now.
if you are planning to donate, you might want to go ahead and put your donation towards one of the challenges that's coming up later in the marathon. You can find a link to those on our main page, speeddemosarchive.com, right below the banner and above the stream.
If you want to donate for things too, after you do your donation, after the seller note, there's another note for chip-in, and put the information in there so that we know what it is.
It is your only chance to add information to your comment. Be sure to do it.
You do it wrong, we won't see it. PCF will, and they might like your comment. We don't know.
Entertaining, not helpful. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, not beating levels, this is what I like to call the campground cleanup. As I mentioned before, ranks, super important. I need to get enough of them to beat the game. So I need to collect at least half of the scavenger hunt to get +4 ranks from Ranger Ford, who I will be seeing right about now. And that's kind of important because it's part of my route plan for the total 29 rank ups that I need to get to beat the game. So I'm not wasting time here. It's important. You'll also notice that I did go out of my way to collect all the challenge markers available. They're each give 1 rank, these things here. The large ones each give a full rank, so they're pretty much always worth getting. Yeah, that's about all there's to say about that.
And if you notice, he did already pick up the dowsing rod, so
Yeah,
he'll be using that.
That was what I bought at the store there when I got the voodoo doll.
Because cobweb duster is necessary.
Yes.
That's the best way to make money.
Exactly. Okay, so now I am doing this tower without the keyboard. I really should actually switch over, but I'm too lazy to do so. So this will just be kind of awful because I have to readjust my camera in order to tumble in the correct direction. Super annoying, super awkward. But thankfully I don't need to do it. The reason why I had to tumble up the tree is because that's the only case where levitation is slower than tumbling, because it's going up a cliff. Anyways, this is Brain Tank. It's a super random fight. It's anywhere between a minute and a half can be gained or lost on this one section for some reason, and it's kind of annoying for getting records going. The fastest way to beat it is to get him to attack you twice, and then he will reveal himself, but he's kind of dumb about whether he'll target you or not, so it's kind of annoying.
I gave him do you want me to give you kills? You can text it. Well, I can text you the number.
This is getting up to the boring part of the run, by the way, so I don't know. There might be some interesting things to say. Please, anything?
Well, I was planning on just talking about the plot during this section.
Fair enough. Go for it.
This game is really confusing for people who've never seen it or who've never played it before, and honestly, even for people who have played it, the plot is very, very confusing.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
and definitely the main selling point of this game is the plot.
It
It's
is
fun to
definitely.
play, but the plot is really what puts it above and beyond most of the platformers on the market.
So our intrepid hero here is Raz. He is a runaway from the circus. Most people run away to join the circus. He ran away from the circus to become a psychic warrior, a psychonaut. And he's got a day because he ran away to join this psychic camp, or else he'll get sent back home to his dad. And then he has some really strange dreams. Strange dreams about his friends and about his meat. Not his meat, but about meat in general. But, yeah.
There is fanfiction about that if you really want to see
PG-13 people.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, he has a dream about his friends sneezing their brains out.
And TV and hacky sack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and TV. And that's about as far as we've gotten so far in the plot.
Yeah, now, yeah, this is sort of the intro to the auto-scroller section, worst section of the game by far, and it's also the most random, so this is the second random boss that I really don't like. The problem is you need to hit him with 3 nail boxes to... oh, I missed that one. 3 nail boxes to continue on, and the nail boxes spawn randomly, and sometimes they'll just be flying at him before you get a chance to hit them when they're on the ground, and just... bleh.
And this is said auto-scroller section, so you'll see him whip out the 1,000 rods soon enough.
Actually, an important plot point also is that Raz has a water phobia.
Yes.
Because, apparently his family has been cursed to die in water.
Yeah.
So water is effectively lava to your average platformer.
Well, not quite. You bounce on it 3 times.
Yeah, and then it claims you.
Which comes up in Lungfishopolis, actually, believe it or not.
Or if you run into the wall here.
Or yeah, if you run into the wall here, it loses time, so it's even worse than most the most auto-scrollers, because you can't, like, sort of...
pull forward?
Yeah, drag the screen forward. You have to be towards the center.
Yeah, I wish I knew about that one if I became informed.
However, there is a problem with that. I need to be close to the edge of the screen when there's, like, the transition points. There's one coming up here. I'll show what's going on. Basically, if you are sort of within a given predefined zone, sort of here, it'll trigger the cutscene for the switch, but it only happens if you're within that zone, which is just a little bit past the stair there, so I kind of need to play it risky during those sections, just, you know, gain my milliseconds on each of those screen transitions.
Milliseconds are also key.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I need to make up for that mistake I did at the beginning of the run, where I messed up the trampoline ball.
Hey, good
so,
call.
Yeah.
Alright. Back in business.
And the 2 cutscenes. That's... I gotta make up that time somehow.
It's okay, because you selected the right place to go in the little cart.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I always mess that up because it's because you have to skip the text and.
Well, isn't the choice sometimes not exactly always the
Oh
same?
no, yeah, and that's the thing. The choice messes up depending on what the last menu choice was. Just in general, like any menu, including the pause menu. I don't know why this game is buggy, and so I sometimes rely on knowing. Okay, it's 2 up from here, but then it messes up and just. Thankfully, I don't need to do any more of those transitions.
I'm not like my brother for Pokemon has these notes where he has written down every single button press in the menu for the entire run. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna make sure.
As long as he marks what you're doing at any given button press. I've made the mistake of making my notes like optimized like that and then forgetting what I was supposed to do. Just thinking like 2 up and then I mess something up and just And so this was really bad luck here because I only got 1 available nail box. And so I lose about 15 to 30 seconds for every time that he is a troll like that. So now I need to wait for him to exhale all this stuff before I can hit a nail box again. So if I was recording my splits, this would be definitely a red split. Because I didn't get good luck on that one. And more auto-scrolling.
If you see the ghostly green hands at the side there, that's the curse.
That's the curse trying to get me. You notice it like tracks me as I move around. It's trying to get me. It's really annoying too because you can also leave via the roof of this area too. And so if you're trying to like just play around, like floating in place or something, it's very easy to like hit the ceiling and get knocked back and just That's my entire analysis of this section of the game. It's just angry noises. This is definitely the weakest section of the game overall. I've yet to meet a person who enjoys playing it.
Yeah.
Okay, another fun area where you can get stuck. Right there. Damn it. I didn't get out in time. It doesn't waste much time because I'm right there. But yeah, super glitchy game. Which is why I need to jump really clear of that area there. Anywhere in there, it sucks you down. And it's really annoying. Other than that, there's not much to say. It's just weird.
So can I read some more donations?
Sure.
All right, we've gotten a ton of donations here. Can't thank you guys enough. We've got a $900 donation here from Noah Tomlin. He has a long comment.
Also noticed the
He's actually right back there. You can't see him on camera right now, but you'll see him when we get to our next game, I guess. He said, "This is a collaborative donation of old school advanced pledges from my family and friends, in addition to $43 from yours truly, which goes towards naming Link Navigator. It kind of came out in a weird format on here. In Cosmo's Ocarina of Time, we have $20 from Harold and Maylene Alcos, $20 from George Orbach, $25 from Piera Canella, $20 from Leah Cohen, $100 from Michael Gollenbach, $36 from Corey Feiner, $36 from Brad Gotkin, and Cara Clareman, $20 from Brian and Gil Haley, $50 from Leslie Langdon, $100 from Janice Lastman, Janice, $25 from Barbara Leslie, $25 from Scott and Don Leslie, $30 from Richard and Andrea Minst, $25 from Eli Monas, $25 from Jason and Ruth Monas, $50 from Ann Morgan, $100 from Linda Perlis, $20 from Fen Kosh.
Okay, so we're watching this cutscene?
Yes.
Pan quad. Sorry.
We don't want to turn this up then.
This is Lungfishopolis. It is the mind of the lungfish that I just beat up, and now I'm entering using my Psycho Portal. And of course, I just beat it up, and it's seeing me as a big threat. So here are the lungfish just going about their normal daily lives.
Top of the morning to you, ma'am.
And good day to you, Officer of Lungfish. How are you today?
Oh, damp and happy, can't complain. And what are you and the wee one up to on this lovely day?
Oh, just obeying the law as always. All posted directives followed to the letter.
Ah, good to hear. Not a one of us want any trouble, that's for sure.
It's
So, yes, I am Goggalor, the threat to the peaceful city of Lungfishopolis. I'm skipping those cutscenes because they're boring. But this sort of context to this area is that the main villain of the game is also sort of possessing this lungfish, and it is embodied as the spirit Kochamara, who is sort of there's kind of savior, but also dictator-ish. Anyways, and so you fight Kochamara at the end, and his identity is a secret, though. You don't know who the main villain is, because he's, you know, wearing a mask, right? So, yeah, there's a little bit of an element of suspense. Anyways, this is, I cannot use Levitate as Giant Raz, which means that I'm back to tumbling. So you'll notice I had to do a little trick there with the locking on to the enemy, and then backpedaling so that I could move quickly in that section. I just missed a tumble there. That figment's worth a lot, that's why I'm collecting it. Anyway, I had to free the pilot to get the blimp, but for some reason I don't actually ride the blimp, and I can't believe I messed that up. I never messed that up. Okay, there. Okay, now, interesting note. If you want to become a speedrunner or a sequence breaker, look for things that developers didn't test. You'll notice my aerial movement has increased significantly after touching the water. There's a reason for that. It's a glitch. So yeah, doing that helps me actually outrun the missiles. Normally you shouldn't actually be able to move faster them as Giant Raz, but if I'm in the air, after touching the water once, it permanently increases my aerial movement speed until the next loading screen. So yeah, that's why I hit the water there. And if you're wondering why I found that out, it's because I'm a very sloppy runner, so I fell into the water a bunch of times. And
is that how you're going to beat the run in the place?
Huh? Of course. Anyways, this cutscene I need to let play for half a second. There's a glitch where if you skip it too early, the planes don't show up. And then the trigger doesn't load for you getting to the next area, and then you need to manually save and reload its file. Did I mention this game is super glitchy?
Still a good game, though.
I'm sensing a theme with the games you've run so far, SMK.
Yeah, oh, I hate regular games. What are you talking about?
Is the PS2 version and Xbox version as glitchy as the PC version?
The PS2 version does not have flying. That has been confirmed by me today. Breakdown also did, but I didn't trust him. Whatever, I don't know. He didn't have his magic flying fingers like I did. Anyway, no, the PS2 version is apparently less glitchy than this one. But the problem with the PS2 version is it's super laggy and the loading times take forever, so it's kind of inferior. But it seems like you move slightly faster, but I think that's just like a frame issue where the game skips frames and things, because it's really laggy and hard to control. Anyway, so this is the enemy. I don't know, maybe you can recognize who it's supposed to be. It's hard to tell if you can't hear the voice, I guess. You'll also notice that he's calling out his attacks. It's very nice of him. Hard to avoid area attack. Okay. Oh, I don't think I got the infinite on him. No, I missed it. There's a trick where if you hit him just as he kicks you there, you'll sort of prevent him from becoming invincible after that section, and you can just wail on him to finish him. But it's kind of inconsistent, and it's really hard to do just because it's hard to predict what he'll do next. So, in an SS, that would be a reset right there. Just saying. And he's being really bad right now because they can't bring him down until he does his attack. There we go. One more hit should do it. I should be done by now. I wish I could have shown the infinite. Such a cool glitch. Discovered by Butters, by the way. The current record holder. It's my favorite line. You'll also notice that my aerial speed has decreased because I hit a loading barrier between the last section and this one. I don't even know if doing the double jump up this climbing section is faster as Giant Raz. I do it just with my board.
But it is faster as normal Raz.
As normal Raz, yes. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so that was that section. I'm back to levitation. And now for my favorite overall mind in the game. You'll notice the game just told me that I should go back and get, what was it, telekinesis or the cobweb duster first? Probably TK. Anyways, there are 3 skills that you get sort of parallel to the normal flow of the game, and it's based on your rank ups. You'll notice that every time I get a rank up, it tells me I get a new power at Psy rank 30, 20, or 10, one of those. And basically, yeah, that's the reason why I'm so conscious about the ranks that I'm collecting. I mean, right now I'm way over, actually.
Oh, yeah, he'll be...
Oh, that was weird. I have more than enough. I don't even need to collect any figments right now, so yay. Mike will be happy. Anyways, but this mind, you're supposed to have pyrokinesis, telekinesis, and the cobweb duster to beat it. But that was actually the first major break that I found in the game. You're not supposed to be able to do that. When you approach one of these cornered off areas, they will like auto-capture you after a while, once that thing closes. And if you go past a certain point, they'll auto-capture you. The sewer that I just entered has one of those barriers on it, but if you approach it from below, you can hit the loading zone before they auto-capture you. So, yeah. Also, flying. Normally you can't climb that telephone pole without having the telephone to show that you're part of the telephone company. However, if you fly up to the railing, you can obviously avoid that quartered off zone there. I'm also skipping a whole bunch of other stuff in the level that I can't
I really love all the dialogue here. It's a shame.
Oh, yeah,
it's really great.
No, this level's amazing. Like, the housewives, that's my favorite one.
How dare you break the lowest level in the game?
I'm sorry,
Let us
it's
bake
just...
some pies.
Yeah. Over time, my husband will come to desire me less sexually. He will always love my pies, though. Anyways, it's because this level's so open. Anyways, the second major break I found in this game was the trick that I just used to skip up to the telephone wire to skip the telephone. Oh man, I should stop talking and focus on the boss. Anyways, however, I discovered it using something other than flying. It was the day before I discovered flying. I found out you could use telekinesis to stack up the pylons. You'll notice that I grabbed the pylon to get the Psyblast down, but I didn't get that. Anyways, you can stack those up and then jump on it. And if you stack up a pile of 8 of them and then use Levitate to jump on it to the telephone pole, you can actually jump up there. And so I was super proud of finding that out. And then the day after, I found the flying glitch, and I'm like, useless. But yeah, it's faster, so I have to do it. I kind of wanted to show it off too, because it's such a neat little physics exploit. It's kind of like in Half-Life when you're stacking things up that you shouldn't be, or Half-Life 2, I guess. But yeah, not much I can do. Anyways, so this cutscene too.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
And the sea shall run white with his rage.
Admittedly, I should have shown the Rainbow Squirts cutscene too, because to promote kindness, to help escape the true nature of the milkman. Because yeah, without context, this is
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious. Special delivery today. I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Boyd? Are you okay?
Time for the final delivery to this address.
Hey, is that milk regular kind? Or the exploding dream kind?
It's fortified with what the world wants. What the world deserves.
Are you sure you don't want to just talk about this, Boyd?
This game has amazing writing. Like, there's this section in the game where there's just a bulletin board with different things that the characters of the game have wrote down. There is so much dialogue in just that one section. You can just sit there for hours listening to all the different things that the writers for this game were just like, hey, this is pretty funny, let's throw it in the game.
And there's so many little dialogue options that are like, one time, like you show like an item you get, you can run around and show it to everybody and get different dialogue.
Tim Schafer is known for his, creative designs.
Yeah. Not so much for the solid quality of the glitchiness of the games from the programming.
Yeah, I mean, they pretty much did just adventure games before this. So.
Yeah.
Can I read more donations?
Go for it.
Okay, so just to wrap up that $900 comment, it just ends with they are all the man and the woman, or in Janice and Larry's case, the parents. All right, that was one comment. Okay, we got a $10 donation from Chad Farber. He said, "Hey guys, it's Gear Strike. Donating 10 for the Milkman cutscene and hoping for the best. I hope you enjoyed it." Yeah. $10 from Timo Bauer, or Timo. "Greetings from Germany. I wish you all a good start into the marathon. See you all in the end, or see you in the end, and one too many times in between." We have $10 from Kevin Gigier. It says, "Happy 2012, and what a great way to start with the SDA crew. This is your favorite name to pronounce, Kevin Gigier here. I wish you a whole Gigier of a great time, and we'll be tuning in for all the Gigier fun. Sorry, just love to hear you English folks saying Gigier. So Gigier to you all, and $10 for charity and a hat. Gigier."
This made me mess up, Arrow. Thanks.
We have $20 from Jared Minihan, who says, "This $20 donation is for a cutscene. I don't care which one, since they're all awesome. Good luck on the marathon, SDA, and Psychonauts is awesome." We have $15 from David Wright towards the scene right before the lungfish, which we already saw, with Lily and Raz on the beach. Oh, is that the same one, or is that a different one?
No, it's a different one. Sorry.
Good luck. And $10 from William Dowdy. He says, I've watched these marathons before, but haven't been in a position to donate much. This time I plan on helping out a lot to make up for lost time. Happy running." $10 from Emily Horn. "That Raz hat looks awesome."
It is.
Tell us how comfortable it is, SMK.
Super comfortable. It's quite warm, actually. It's good too.
Stay out of my mind, though.
It doesn't work though. It doesn't work though. Over his
yeah, I didn't have the goggles.
The goggles are for protection. And if he could, he couldn't see through them anyway. So.
Okay, we have a $100 donation from Ciro Martinez. "SMK is my favorite runner. Your Pokemon run was awesome. Please continue. I vote for the scene that reveals the female agent's backstory with the kids and the fire."
I don't know. I can get to it if you want. It's just
a $100 donation. I would do it.
I can do it, yeah. I'll go back to it when I get back to the collective unconscious. I can just hop into that mind and do it.
We have a $25 donation from James Steuven. Oh, I pronounced it right. Good. I like. By the way, if you have a really hard to pronounce name, you can put how to pronounce it in the comments, and then I won't sound like an idiot. I donated last year for my dad, and I'm doing so again. He's still hanging in strong, and he is still the man. Thank you very much. I guess that's as good time as any to remind you that your donations are going towards the Prevent Cancer Foundation.
As you can see in the banner behind you.
Yeah, well,
or no,
it's kind of.
Sorry.
Yeah, right now you can't see. You can see us okay, but
you'll see a lot of that banner in the coming week.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay, we have a $500 donation from Jonathan Carlson.
Discovered by Butters, by the way, this trick here, sorry.
He says, "I'm donating this for the Megman 2 run. I'm not sure if I'll be awake when the run actually happens, but if you do a sub 35-minute run, I'll add another 500. So, good luck, Cypher.
That trick there where you get hit a lot, though, that was discovered by SMK.
This is me messing up the timing on this fight here really badly. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This is also another one of the fantastic worlds that
I skipped
to a boss
completely.
fight and flying.
Yeah, that's a bit of an interesting. Keep saying donations. Keep going.
Okay, $5 from Christopher Singleton. No comment, at least yet.
Awful fight. Awful.
And my tracking is lagging.
That's because it's connecting to the remote. Hit refresh.
It's not even letting me hit refresh.
Just don't crash. Please don't crash.
That's right. Big props to SMK for the tracker.
For writing it until it crashes, at which point just have an SMK. That skips 3 of the 4 bosses in this mine. And the game is nice enough to give me the psi power that I need to fight this boss, even though you're supposed to get it during this mine. This trick was shown to some extent in Butters' run, however he has to do 3 of the 4 bosses since flying wasn't discovered then. However, there's an alternative way of doing it using float climbing, which is a trick that I haven't explained and won't. Look it up. Keep talking, Arrow. Sorry.
That's your homework. Okay, got a $13 donation from Karen Imber. Here, have some money. Good luck to all.
Fair enough.
Gladly.
We got a $10 donation from Taylor Thomas. This is the first of many over the course of the stream, I hope. Good luck, guys, and I love the Raz hat. $30 from Ryan Craig. Looking forward to all the awesome and bad games. Thanks for doing this.
Oh, RSC. Thank you, RSC.
$5 from Not Important. Shoutouts to Polarity. $50 from Matteo Gogi. No comments, at least yet. Thank you very much. $2 from Michael Dix.
Also known as Flip.
Flip, yep. Yeah. Staring at a blank screen, stream and chat blocked by my work. Just refreshing the chip-in. Good luck to everybody involved. I'm sure SMK's commentary is superb, as usual.
We miss you, Flip.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, I mean, now's a good time to mention that we are recording all of these, hopefully in high quality this time. So if you do miss, you know, I know there's a lot of games people get upset because they're at bad times, you know, especially depending on what region you live in. If you have to, you know, miss one of the games you're really looking forward to, we are recording everything. You'll be able to watch them at some point after the marathon's conclusion.
As soon as you get 128 hours worth of video encoded.
Yeah. We have a $10 donation from Will Wright. Shout out to Blood is Blue. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, Blood is Blue is also one of the big runners on this game. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get a race going with you. We've always been like able to race on a completely opposite days, and so he's like, hey, you want to race Psychonauts? Sorry, you can't. I'm so sorry about that, but he's also probably... That was a weird visual glitch. He's also probably one to do a segmented run. I probably won't do a segmented run. I do SS if anything, but him and In Existence are probably the two people who would beat the segmented time. Although I guess it wouldn't be beaten because it won't be obsoleted because it's free-flying. Talk to Mike about that. Anyways, this is probably the least glitchiest mind overall, unfortunately, I guess. I actually have to do everything you're supposed to in it. Go figure. Doesn't stop me from doing as fast as possible, but it's kind of disappointing that I couldn't find any breaks in this mine. Yeah, I know. It's
really doing it wrong.
Well, it's because it's Napoleon's mine. Fred Napoleon.
Fred Napoleon. Oh yeah. The story behind this is that you're helping well, I guess he isn't even a patient at the insane asylum. The orderly Napoleon, or orderly Bonaparte, who's having problems, and if you look at some of sort of the external backstory to it, it's because he went insane after one of the inmates kept on beating him in a strategy game, and he felt like he wasn't living up to the Bonaparte name because he wasn't good enough at this strategy game. So, no, this game is so funny. It's play it.
Why it was like hexes all over.
Yeah, no, because you're inside a strategy board, and there's an amazing thing where if you look at the castle here and you look in the window or look out from the window, you see that castle's where they're sitting right now. Mm-hmm. Oh, UA's gonna be pissed. Can somebody possibly restart XSplit?
No, it's fine.
It's okay. No.
It's not. Nope.
No, it's not.
Can we turn off the screensaver?
We did. We tried.
Oh, unless it was the monitor power save.
Yeah, it might be.
We don't know.
Sorry, what happened?
Did the stream get interrupted?
I thought the screensaver kicked in for a second.
Oh, okay.
Well,
XSplit did, guys, so it's...
Check computers.
Did the stream go down at any point? Did anyone know?
It didn't go down, but
people aren't complaining yet.
Okay.
People are complaining.
It had a hiccup.
Okay.
Turn off the power saving if it's on.
We did.
It is off. I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Oh, man, I have no depth perception today. I was supposed to land on the roof.
I think the perfect time to do that, right when I had to run upstairs.
I don't know what RSC is crashing. Like, that's one.
I can read a couple more donations in the meantime.
Please do.
We got $20 from Linda Davies. Hi everyone. Finally got the feed to load. Have a great time and good luck with fundraising. Love from Emily's mom-in-law.
Thanks, lag.mom.
Lag.mom. I like that.
Thank you, Mom.
We have a $10 donation from Jonathan Carling. The squirrels told me to donate. Looking forward to the rest of the marathon. You're doing a great thing here, guys. Keep it up. I'm Mangled Pixel in chat, by the way. We have a $1,000 donation from James Palance. No comment yet. I don't know if that's still loading, but thank you very much for your donation.
Read that comment.
High rolls coming out early this year.
I like how Wax Mom didn't even mention it.
Yeah. Tells you where her priorities lie. We got $5 from Christopher Taylor. No comment.
I'm the one that goes shopping with her, so.
We have a $10 donation from Matthew Hume. Says, put it towards blindfolded punch-out. Keep up the amazing effort. We have a $10 donation from Casey Triton. Here's to the start of an awesome event. This is a dedication of my grandma who passed from cancer. I love this event and support it 100%. You can also put this to the Battletoads blindfold run.
I missed that before. Chris Taylor is a friend of mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Chris. Sorry.
Put this to the Battletoads blindfold run since all cutscenes are paid for already. In short, here's the first donation from me. Expect more. Good luck, everyone. And then finally, we have a $5 donation from Joshua Hughes. There's no H in there,
Yeah,
well, except for the first one. No comment yet, but
I'll hit refresh.
Yeah, if one loads, we'll read it.
Incidentally, that door that I just passed is basically the one reason why I needed to get invisibility. It doesn't open unless you're invisible for that particular instance. So if you're wondering why I got it, that's why.
So the other section, the top is same asylum. You can just use telekinesis instead on the bird.
Pardon?
You can just use telekinesis instead on the bird.
And so, okay, yeah, that's what I was figuring. I wasn't worried about that one because I'm sure there's a way around it. It's just that's the only one that just nothing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so far it's so normal on this mine, nothing big, right? I'm just doing it the normal way. The trick is you're supposed to collect the scripts that are scattered around the stages, and then if you get the right script, you'll get a balloon that takes you up to the rafters, but I can fly.
You don't need no stinking balloon.
And so I can go directly to the exact script that I need to get the balloon to appear. However, if you get that script first, without getting the other script that I just grabbed and gave to her first, the game crashes spectacularly. So that's why I had to go grab that other script first. Unfortunate, but true. That's what all there is to say now.
If you're just joining us, this is Awesome Games Done Quick, 2012 edition. We are, once again, raising money for the Prevent Cancer Foundation. And right now you're watching Psychonauts being played by SMK. If you're currently watching this on Twitch TV, the main page for the stream is actually speeddemosarchive.com, where you can find information about some of the challenges you can donate towards, the prizes, the full schedule, our Twitter contest, all that jazz.
Speaking of Twitch TV, have any of those laptops got an approximate viewer count? Some people are
2222 right now.
Is that over 2,000?
22 viewers.
That is a lot of viewers.
Not as much as my Pokemon run last year, though.
Well, considering it's our first
know where their priorities lie.
I know it's a bit late probably to ask this, but is it ever explained why Fred Napoleon's mind is Tchaikovsky music?
Huh?
Is it ever explained why Fred Napoleon's mind is Tchaikovsky?
Because it's the 1812 Overture. Also, you're not supposed to be able to beat this section of the mine like that. Flying is awesome. The music that was playing in Fred Bonaparte's mind was the Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture, which is music that Tchaikovsky wrote to celebrate the fall of Napoleon. So that's why that music was played, because you're sort of like
playing against Napoleon.
Yeah, because your opponent in that particular board game is actually Napoleon Bonaparte, who's sort of taunting Fred Bonaparte for not being the brilliant strategist that he should be given his lineage. So you're beating him, and it's super clever. This game is super clever. I got hit. Anyways, this is the one boss where it doesn't auto target him, sort of, unless you're hitting. Unless you're underneath the musical note things that let you rise. And that's a bit of a problem, because it's the one boss that you actually do want to be looking at any given moment in time, because you need to dodge his hits. As you can see, I got hit by one, and it cancels your your levitate automatically, which means that you have to fall back down and hit the instruments again, so I have to flip around my camera. For this one boss, every other boss auto-targets onto the boss, and it's really annoying because you never want to look at the other bosses.
I like how this guy's literally attacking your face.
Yeah, no, and it's great. It's just like awkward. Also, potential improvement for the posted run, you can skip his dialogue, his death dialogue, by hitting the jump button. I don't know if it counts towards the time, but if I saw that run, I would have rejected it for that.
Because SMK is such a good verifier.
Oh, SMK is an amazing verifier.
So watching the
run, reject.
by going like, hey, this strat in the current run is good, and SMK's like, oh, I didn't really, I watched the run.
Oh yes, I got the nice fall through the thing glitch. If you cancel that cutscene too soon, it sets Raz's position to where the elevator should be at the beginning of it, rather than where it is, and so you fall into your death. Anyway, it was just the Boyd fight, because I didn't think that there would be a break on that, and I thought I had a good strategy, and whatever.
Oh, by the way, you might be noticing SMK's awesome shirt. It might be a little hard to see, though.
Possibly.
On camera.
You get a pretty good view of it.
Okay,
We'll try to show it off more later.
That awesome shirt you can actually get for yourself, but
Yes.
not right now. Starting January 5th and until January
tomorrow.
7th.
That's tomorrow.
Yeah, that's tomorrow, and it starts at midnight January 5th, so...
U.S. Eastern time?
If you're up at midnight, well, I guess you'll be watching the stream. Never mind. This is
Yeah,
the one situation where I'm not going to tell you go over.
Alright, well, anyway, the Yeti.com, that is, so someone in chat can type it out for you, will be doing a sale, and these shirts will be $11, and 3 of those $11 will be, on each shirt, will be going to the Prevent Cancer Foundation. So not only will you be getting a sweet shirt, you will be preventing some cancer while you're at it.
Yeah. Big thanks to Carrie Fry, who will be on site. She's coming Friday, right?
She's coming tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow
okay.
afternoon around 2 p.m.
And she'll be on site, but she's the one who did the design for the shirt and actually set up a lot of pretty much everything with the Yeti for us, which is awesome. So big thanks to Carrie Fry. And this shirt, oh, it's great.
It's amazing.
Also, if you see the banner,
You can
which
probably
they can't see right now.
Yeah, you can probably get it.
By the way, that...
Actually, if you ever saw the stream go down, the little backdrop, that's a t-shirt design. So...
This is a super glitchy area. It's really hard not to die. Oh! There's insta-death all over there, and oh my god, why did it do that?
Yeah, saying you're gonna beat the current STA run. Then again, to be fair...
It's not that hard to beat it.
Oh.
Not saying it's a bad run, it's an amazing run. Butters did an amazing job. Sorry, what I meant to say is, given my current new discoveries, it's not that hard to beat it just because it saves so much time.
Because he has flying.
Overall, I'm doing rather poorly in comparison to the current segmented run. But, whatever, deal with it.
It doesn't matter, the damage was done.
Oh.
I just didn't allow him to fly.
Okay.
Alright, so...
No, it was awful, actually.
Oh, make sure to go back and do the Mila...
The Mila thing?
Yeah, the Mila cutscene.
Yeah, I should probably do that now.
Yeah, I don't think you can go back anytime after that.
No, sorry. I need to regroup at H. I'm not used to doing this. I have no idea what I'm doing.
So yeah, you can access this guy using bacon because
When a speedrunner is not being speedy, he is out of his elements.
It's true. Yeah, ask any speedrunner to do something out of the ordinary that they haven't practiced.
No.
You will get some very, very interesting results.
And
that always end up in failure.
As you can see right now. Anyways, I'm just going to quickly enter Mila's mind and show you an interesting little Easter egg.
Oh, alright. That's a cool thing to show off.
Which one's Mila's mind?
They should just say...
I know.
The dance party? Or Mila's, like, dance party?
Yeah. I mean, I'll mention their name.
I think it's the dance party.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright,
We were talking earlier about different dialogue at different points in the game. If you enter their mind after they get kidnapped, you get different dialogue. And if you enter their mind after you've saved them, you get different dialogue as well.
Wow, I didn't know that actually.
yeah. Well, if they're kidnapped, they send like an away message. It's like an answering machine.
So it's just all the letters between.
Yes.
Anyways, that was what I was supposed to do that other time, but I failed it pretty poorly.
Redemption.
Sort of.
So something else you can do to help us out too is to turn off any ad blocking software you're using, because during the really boring setup time where we're switching games, we're going to run Twitch TV commercials, and is all of the revenue going to PCF?
Is this the section with it?
Half to PCF and half towards funding other marathons.
Okay. So we're not going to play any commercials during any gameplay.
Well, Door of Time cutscene doesn't count as gameplay.
Oh no, it was on the lower floor, wasn't it?
No, it's on like a ledge that you can't normally.
No, but it's on the lower floor. It's in this section here. Sorry, I haven't actually looked at this in a while.
Yeah, maybe one of the doors over there.
Yeah, there it is. It's at the bottom of the screen, as you can see. Oh, the wind.
Is it the one that's blocked by the cobwebs, or is that the nightmares?
No, this is the nightmares here.
Why would you want to come in here? Come on, this.
So yeah, this is a bit of backstory. She used to run an orphanage, loved her, and then one day she came, and everyone was on fire, and so there's this really neat thing where if you hop in here...
The party is upstairs.
I don't know if you can hear this, but yeah, you really can't hear it well. But basically, all the nightmares are her children asking her,
to come save her. Anyway, so yeah, that was the scene. Thank you to whoever donated for that.
You are awesome.
You are awesome. You just wasted me like 5 minutes.
So grateful, so grateful, and you can't even blame me for distracting you this time.
No, I can't. You weren't in the room. Thank you. Anyways, I need to figure out where I'm going.
We will gladly waste 5 minutes for a $100 donation.
Yes, exactly. So, for those of you unaware of that, I would be in SMK's practice streams, and I would always be typing stuff in chat, and I'd always manage to distract him and make him lose time.
Yeah. Oh no! Crap! It sends me back to the most recent mine. I forgot that. How am I gonna get back there?
I think you gotta go the long way.
Oh my god! Oh, I wouldn't have done that if that cost that much time. I didn't think of that. Okay.
It doesn't take that long, I don't think. So, oh no, you just gotta
go back to the lake, and then you have to cross the lake, and then you have to go up the asylum, and then you have to climb it again for the third time now.
You know,
well, at least you know how to get there, and you don't have to catch a Venenet.
You know what scene we missed?
Huh?
The naming of the lungfish.
Oh yeah, my name is Linda. It's good because it has a very masculine voice. And
I mean, Double Fine, Tim Schafer, coming from adventure game background such as the Monkey Island series, definitely knows how to write some good humor.
It's pretty rare to find a game that tries to be funny and actually He's
one of the creators that has definitely pulled that off more than once.
Anyway, so yeah, you get to see me climb this again because I didn't realize. Well, I should have realized. Sorry, I don't use bacon all that much, if you can imagine, because
it's Canadian bacon and it's gross.
It's not Canadian bacon, and that's why I don't eat it because it's disgusting. If it's not Canadian. I'm Canadian, by the way.
It's uncultured. SMK is Canadian.
Yes.
He's from the best part of Canada, too.
That was weird.
Now,
I was born there.
You were just given some extra time so you could donate for that nice, sexy hat that SMK has on his head.
Oh, yeah.
Any donation of $10 or more, it all has to be in one shot. We'll get you in a prize drawing for that hat.
I pressed jump. Why didn't you go up? Super glitchy game.
Yeah. These mice explode. They follow you and they explode.
And they cause confusion bombs. Yeah. Which is annoying because confusion switches like left-right what your direction is, and it makes it really hard to control.
And mice are sometimes really difficult to target.
And this is the point in the run where SMK is like, ow, my wrist. It isn't so much pain.
No, you know what? I have been working on my wrists so much just to make sure that it didn't like fall apart. It was only when I started up streaming again at the end of December after my exams and term were done when I actually had time to do it. It's just I had been not playing this game for like a month or so, and it just I could not. Why For some reason, the jump button is knocking me down for some reason.
There's a bed there.
Well, no, I know that one, but when I grab onto a normal ledge, it's putting me down for some reason. This game has a lot of glitches that come into play when you play the game too long. For example, flying. This is a really interesting one. Flying reverses itself over time. If the game is on, I guess, for over 3 or so hours, flying starts to reduce your vertical velocity rather than increase it when you use it. Oops. No.
So you better hurry up then.
What's my time, anyways? 108? Okay, whatever.
So you discovered flying again?
Huh?
You did. Oh, you did?
Yeah. I did, entirely by accident. I discovered flying trying to find a skip in Gloria's stage during the first section there, trying to skip invisibility. I'd still rather have a skip for invisibility, because I think overall it would save more time than flying. But... yeah.
Yay, Mr. Pokemon.
Mr. Pokelope. He's my king. Everything's gonna be alright.
Pokelope is actually another thing you can show to people for weird dialogue.
So is it because of flying that you switch from keyboard to controller?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's because I need to alternate fast enough, and it's really hard to do like this. Anyway, this boss, a lot of people think it's hard. I hope I don't think it's hard today. Mike knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, but honestly, even if it's hard for you, it's still really impressive to me.
Interesting phrasing.
This updates. I think this update's going to this updates.
Well, usually when you do this, right, you have the upgraded pyrokinesis. Obviously, since he's going quickly through the game and not getting lots of levels, he doesn't have it, but it does help the difficulty of this fight a lot.
Because you can't go through multiple...
Yeah, you usually get like 3 for 1 pyro.
Mind if I read a few donations?
Sure. And why didn't that target properly?
That was really weird.
Okay, we've got a
line and it's supposed to target.
Keep talking.
Oh yeah, go on. Sorry.
We've got a $50 donation from Sylvia Reinhard. I was looking forward to this marathon the whole year and filled up my credit card only for this donate. Keep up the great work and sorry for my English. Best greets from Switzerland.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sylvia.
I didn't get it.
$10 from Allison McGee. Great work, guys. SMK, your runs rock, and that helmet is awesome.
Yes,
now I have to go
Garcia.
fight psychic
Wherever she
Nazi
is.
zombies.
Not a hard fight.
$10 from Moritz Bussell. You guys rock. Let's hope you can defeat cancer like last year. When is there going to be a Demon Rush speedrun in the main marathon? The fans are waiting.
No, there will be a Demon Rush in this marathon at some point. It may not be what you're expecting, though.
$10 from Aaron Haynes. Here's to a great marathon. Good luck, SMK. Punch, 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 punch. $50 from Daniel Erickson. I'm going to do a walkathon between these following days because I don't want it to end. Keep up the good work. Daniel Erickson from Sweden.
This skips the second worst area of the game, which is Meat Circus Stage 1.
Yes.
I'm very happy.
Trying to guide little Oli. That is
It's like
it's the escort mission.
It's an escort mission that's super annoying, and then the rails are all super annoying because it's filled with like cheap, instant death pits.
Yeah.
So yeah, he basically just skipped like 5 minutes.
I'm using invisibility here, rather, to sort of advance his AI. And he's being really uncooperative right now. Yeah, I didn't get the right pattern there. Let me try that again. He sort of always goes through the same basic motions, and if you use invisibility, it sort of cycles through them. Now he should do a full swing. There we go. And so actually, if I were to not need invisibility, this boss fight would be slightly slower. Overall, just because of stuff. Interesting note, when his cleaver is in the ground, there's a weird glitch where if you use invisibility, he'll revert to his default state, but the cleaver collision will still be there and attached to his body. And so as he turns, he'll like push you around, and it's really annoying. And at first I didn't know what triggered that, so I just thought that using invisibility caused it, and it was, oh crap, I activated it, oh no. How did I do that?
Because you're not playing a button mash like Pokemon.
Oh no! Yeah, but I didn't hit it at the wrong time. Okay, now, if you'll notice, I'm getting sort of glitched off to the side like that. That is that glitch in action, and it causes problems because it makes this fight super hard! Because you can't dodge him, because the thing is... Okay. Swing, attack...
Luckily, there's only one more hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyways, okay, this is the one moment of serious time. This trick was discovered by Butters. It involves stuff that I'm going to talk about in a moment, if I can get it. Got it! Yes, okay.
Nice.
If you'll notice, for a brief split second, I caught the trapeze, but I did a palm bomb to get to it. The trick is the game doesn't think that you're able to grab that trapeze before the fake dad grabs it, and so what happens is I jump up, I grab it, he swings, tries grabbing it. Two things trying to occupy the same space is no good. And so yeah, it just basically rockets you up to the top. It's not unlike, I guess, zipping glitches in other games. And yeah. And oh man, I got really bad luck on the...
section is also quite annoying to do.
Whoa, okay.
We just passed 2,500 viewers too. Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you for my worst boss fight.
2012 edition. Well, I mean,
It's the end of the world
program
edition.
game.
And then now you might not get another chance.
First, they'll get you ever now.
Is that your first confusing grenade?
Yeah. Okay. The problem is I need the spiky things to
hit him in the knee.
To hit him in the knee. And then he goes down, and then it conserves it all. If you hit him on the his right knee, it conserves it, and so that's the fastest strategy for it. And this one, I hope I can get a 2-cycle. I probably won't. No, I missed it. Damn it. It won't be a 2-cycle, it'll be a 3-cycle. If you get that last hit before he reverts, and it's just like whether you can hit it or like just button mash that fast enough and be like close enough to him, you'll do just enough damage that on this cycle you'll be able to do enough damage to finish him off. It
So
saves 15
what
seconds.
good was your Pokemon practice then if you can't button mash?
If I
fast
can't
enough?
button mash, it's not fast enough, it's accurately enough, because the problem is if you just mash, you, Go!
Oh, got it!
Oh, nice. 15. Not bad considering I lost at least 5 minutes for the
cutscene stuff. Yeah, that was awesome.
And a lot of the backtracking, jeez.
Very nice.
So yeah. I don't know if
So you
anyone watched this.
made up for our lateness. Good job. Schedule.
Okay, well, speaking of schedule, let's get on with next run.
Yeah, because it'll take a little while to set up. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, all right.
Bear with us while we get set up. I'm gonna
running.
go ahead and read some donations. We have a bunch.
Well, actually, hold off on that because I need to kill the stream for a minute.
Okay, we need to kill the stream for a minute, so I'm
Sorry.
gonna hold off on that. Sorry, guys. We'll be back.
I'll be back in like 30 seconds.